Hey, what's going on, fight fans? Hey, this is Coach D, the Wild Man, coming at you again with another episode of Coach D Media. Now, you know I do a Coach D Media. I talk about all things combat sports related, from the highs to the lows. All right, let's go ahead and get back into it. UFC 319 is getting ready to kick off, and the only fight worth talking about, well, I don't like to say the only fight, but the fight that matters is DDP versus Khamzat. Now, the great thing about this fight, it is a pretty good fight on paper, right? DDP being the champion, he done ran through everybody, quote unquote, ran through everybody, right? Got the belt, beat some of the top guys, ran his mouth, all that kind of good stuff, made it an issue, was talking stuff about Khamzat. DDP has positioned himself to be, you know, the slightly good guy, anti-bad guy kind of character. He's good, right? He can deliver, right? But Khamzat is about to be the actual honest to goodness boogeyman, right? Khamzat gonna run through everybody from this point on, right? First of all, he's gonna make an example of DDP. He don't beat up a lot of people, right? He's 14-0. We already know this, right? I think Duplicus is 23-2 or 23-3, something like that, right? Khamzat's still undefeated, right? So if he beats DDP and gets the belt, he's an undefeated champion with the belt, right? DDP can't say that. Anyway, second, right? Khamzat can now give an interview. He's learned how to speak English pretty daggone well. He can give interviews now, right? So now he can be a good brand in the UFC. He's not only the boogeyman. He's not only beating up everybody. He can hold conversations. So you can do a media tour with him now. Before, he used to struggle. So he can only fight or miss weight. The only two options he had. But now he can speak, he can hold conversations, he can rally the fans, he can do a lot more now. He's becoming a pretty good brand that the UFC can work with, right, and make money off of, right? Now, if he folds DDP up like we all believe he's going to, right, it's gonna be a wrap, right? He's talking about being a 3-belt division holder, which he could do. Right? If he can make weight, then weight is the only issue that will hold him back if he can't get his weight together. But look like he's been doing a pretty good camp. Right? He's getting his cardio back up. To me, his weight issue and all these issues is because he didn't feel like he was challenged. Right? It was nobody he was concerned about that was going to give him a run for his money. His gas tank was suspect. You got to gear up for fights. Right? Just like what we're going on with John Jones and him fighting Tom Aspinall, right? Everybody says John Jones should do it. I'm still like, John Jones is on his way out, right? He won a legacy fight on his way out. Tom Aspinall is not that, right? Now, if he wants to give Tom the belt, that's a different story. But as right now, his styles is what fights matter. This fight matters for Khamzat more than DDP, right? Because DDP, we don't see him as a unstoppable champion. We don't see him like that. Well, I don't see him like that, right? Khamzat seems like an unstoppable challenge. Once he gets the belt, he gonna be hard to deal with, right? Especially with that money come in, he gonna want to keep that daggone belt now, right? And like I said, he's been running through jokers, so this is gonna be very interesting. I think Khamzat is gonna be the honest to goodness boogeyman. He gonna put a fear a lot of people. A lot of people that already want to fight him. But they think his gas tank was suspect, so it gives you a little bit of hope that you may be to take him. But now that he's got in good shape, if he runs through DDP and DDP don't got no answers for him, it's a wrap. Right? Because DDP's style is a bulldog, stay on you with a good tent, outgrind you style, right? It ain't like he's sharp with his strikes. It ain't like he even sharp with his takedowns. He's just a dog. He will come at you and grind you into submission, right? That's his style. He ain't out fighting you. He outworking you. That's his game. He can outwork you to where you can't deliver what you want to deliver. That's his style. It's that wild fool style of fighting he got. But like I said, you can't get in a dogfight with Khamzat and think you're gonna come out on top. Khamzat live in the dogfight area. And if he's in good shape, that's not your weapon. That's not gonna be DDP's weapon if Khamzat is in shape. If he's not in shape, that can be a weapon for DDP. If he's in shape, it's not gonna be. You ain't gonna out grapple and out grind Khamzat when he's in shape. He can keep it on you, and he got better submissions than DDP. DDP don't got enough tools for Khamzat. Khamzat got more tools than DDP. Right? Now, striking, it can go either way. I think Khamzat got a little bit of edge in striking compared to DDP. But, right, it's not that big of a gap. Not that big of a gap. So, if DDP gets folded like I think he's going to be, it's a wrap. The game is going to change. It's going to change hard. And he's going to be hard to deal with. Okay? The other good fight is Jarrett versus MVP. I'm looking forward to that one. That may be a good one. Right? You know, Jarrett's tough, right? But he gonna take some shots from MVP. So I'm interested to see how that fight goes. That's another good one. Those are the only two I really care about right now on this card that I've seen so far. But yeah, right. The boogeyman is coming. And once he gets there, if he gets that belt and he does it in spectacular fashion, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. He's going to scare the majority of the division in 3 different weight classes. So we'll see. All right, that's all I got. I wanted to get that out there because, okay, this is worth talking about. You know me now. I got so much going on. I want to do meaningful podcasts. This is a good one. So UT 319 is going to be something to watch. All right, let's get down to it. This is Coach D. Doing what I'm doing, calling it like I see it, talking my share of shit. To hear from me again, peace out.